Hello everybody. GM, from whenever you are, GM. Hello Kevin, hello David. So today, just like every Thursday, we will have community call Super Team Vietnam. Then I will host the show. My name is Hiếu, country lead Super Team Vietnam, and play every day. We will discuss about what happened the week, what is the win, what is the plan for Super Team Vietnam in the future. So hang around. We will hang around for a few minutes for people to come. Anyway, how are you? How is the summer to own you guys? Is how is it? Can you chat in the say something in the chat? How is the summer to you? Is we have like reached the end of summer, right? I mean Đà Nẵng now is going to rain. Summer is like going full force in here. It's really hot. And Super Team Vietnam is raising hot as well. We have a lot of event for you guys. I'm going to share in this call. Like beside events, we have activation program. Few other things that I want to share with you guys today. Oh, Cambodia. You just serious? 26 people. We will wait for a little bit for more people to come and then we can present. Um, It's raining here. I feel it's pretty good because it's raining hard around here, and it's really nice to have the rain. We have 32 people in here. Perfect. I think it's a good enough crowd to getting started. So let me getting started. Say the screen. Not yet. I have to present it. Present it. Okay. And say the screen. Okay, so we have 35 people in here. Welcome everybody to the show, to the Super Team Vietnam community call. We do this every 6 p.m. every Thursday. We share the win, we share what happened in the community, and what is the plan and everything. So let's go to the win of the week. So last week we ran the Solana camp in Hanoi. A lot of things happened. So if you don't know, then we run the camp in Hanoi University of Science and Technology. So if you don't know about that university, then that is one of the biggest university in Vietnam. I think every is a one is an engineer school, and every at any time I think it holds around 65,000 students. Think about it, 65,000 students. The total number of engineers that school produce may be equal to all of the students, maybe three times. I think I checked the Google and I checked with the AI and say it's like two to three times all of the engineer that a Da Nang city produce in a year. So this is a very big university and the kind of like one of the top university in engineering in Vietnam. So we collab with the university And we right now from now till the end of the year, we are doing activation program with them. We bring all of the students into our like training wheel, and I hope that by the end of this year we will have more and more high quality student project that joining super team from the school. If you see in here that we have really strong student joining us, this is like Monday last week, and we are going to have like more and more people like joining us from the program in Hanoi University of Science and Technology. So this is the big win. Congratulations to super team community in Hanoi, led by Nomad. And also in the camp, we have a lot of mentor that joining us to share their journey and say to students how to build in Solana. So this is a wrap up. We have a farewell dinner is a wrap up to have like you see, Jang and Genetic who is joining Super Team Vietnam from Hanoi. Yeah, I keep it there for a few seconds to you have like understand the vibe. So we are onboarding those like young students from Hanoi University of Science and Technology, onboarding them to the ecosystem. Yeah, and with number three, let's congrats to all of young engineers that joined the blockchain program. This is a kind of like we play around with the word a little bit. To own the young students that joined the blockchain program, they ride with us for 6 days, learning through all of the detail of what is blockchain, what you can do on blockchain. We have a group of 37, I think, new engineer joining Super Team Vietnam, and we start giving them bounties, with them like things for them to start learning about Solana and earning in Solana as well. So congratulations to all the young engineers that start joining Super Team Vietnam through this activation program. With number four is like Solana and Super Team, we collab with NIC. So last week actually is the big event week because we have the GM Vietnam in Hanoi, right? And we Super Team Vietnam we do size event. So the size event that we was doing last week is we do actually we do several things. We do two side event. One is we collab three side event actually. One is we collab with NIC, the National Innovation Center, which surprisingly belong to the Ministry of Finance, and we have a very amazing conversation. We bring all of the big player in the ecosystem to the event, and we talk about blockchain, how Solana can affect the economy, and we go to I think for example like in this photo you can see from represent data from different foundation, and also we see people from Animoca brand as well, and we also in the newspaper, so print newspapers. The first time like we have someone from the mainstream media, a print newspaper, come to Super Team Vietnam do interview, and I think we on the same page with Vin Group and every kind of like big name enterprise in Vietnam. So the idea and the message that we have is consistently that we are in here, we bringing blockchain to Vietnam to unlock the talent pool in Vietnam. So you can build startups, you can reach international capital and build product from Vietnam. And also we build a new home for the pin builder. So we are working with the pin. So there's a hub in. So actually, this is like very big win for Nomad from Super Team in Hanoi community. So what we do is that we work with Vietnam National University. So actually in Hanoi, there's two biggest university. One is Hanoi University of Science and Technology. The second one is Vietnam National University, and in the National University in Vietnam, they have like a hub, and they have ability to import device, ability to like do a lot of research, and we work with them and to build a Depin hub. So in the coming future, if Depin project want to go to Vietnam, so this will be the partner that we introduce, and we have the first event with them. We bring Depin project here. We introduce the Depin project to the Depin hub, and we plan to like bring more and more Depin project into Vietnam. Not only like import the device, deploy the Depin project in Vietnam, but kind of like get the idea and see how we can build new Depin startup from Vietnam as well. Win number six is we are still going very strong with the Solana Super Team Game Jam, uh, and we have like moved to new phase right now. We so we already have the game document designs ready, and now all the team is like testing the game, vibing with each other, and sees how good is the game, and going to the phase like we have them go to market and everything. With number seven is where we have AX Block. So if you don't know, AX Block is a startup by Vietnamese founder. They seek support from Super Team Vietnam. They like doing bounties program to build out their Solana infrastructure. And now what they do is that they got 1.5 million EU grant and more 61.5 million pre-approval to come. So we are very proud to support them, especially we have Mr. Mingtak, the Super Team APAC lead, involvement with them from the beginning to have them to grow. So congratulations to AIX Block. With number eight is like we launched the Indie on Solana season one in Vietnam. So if you don't know, then I think a month back we have the Vault team. I think the logo is here. The Vault, their logo is here. The Vault team and I think Under Rim team as well. They work together and they secure $20,000 grant from Solana ecosystem, and they build a month. They rent a villa for a month, and they bring all of the indie game together, and they stay together. They build together for a month, and let's see what does the magic can happen from that program. And you all know that Vietnam is like very big on games, so we bring the top teams in gaming in here and see what happened from the indie Solana game in Vietnam. And stay tuned in our Twitter, and we will post every that journey and all of the amazing products that they are building in here. Okay, upcoming. There's few upcoming things. As usual, we will have the Super Game Jam workshop every night, 9 p.m. We live in X, Facebook, and YouTube of Super Team Vietnam. And okay, the real deal is we have another weekend full of event. So if you go to Conviction this weekend in Hanoi, so meet me there and meet all the Super Team Vietnam gang there, because we are going to be there and we're doing a lot of stuff. So we have few events. First event, we're going to do the Web3 Build a Drink, Web3 Meet AI, and you can see Luma is in here. So just go to Super Team Luma, Luma of Super Team Vietnam, and you can see all of our event there. So this is the event for us to actually onboard Web2 founder into Solana. The question will be like, why Solana? Why blockchain? Is it a scam? What can you build on blockchain? And yeah, we're going to have a meetup, Monkey DAO, the fourth birthday in Vietnam, have like Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So that is Monkey DAO fourth birthday. So congratulations to Monkey DAO for the fourth birthday, one of the biggest DAO in Solana ecosystem. And we have sport activation. One of us run and coffee Saturday and Sunday as well from 7:30 a.m. So yeah, so Solana and Super Team is not only about programming, building startup. It's also helping you guys to like stay healthy, stay fit, keep your mind clean, and build things in crypto. And a very special thing that I want to mention is we're going to have a dev launch at the Conviction, and Super Team Vietnam is actually going to showcase all our best developer in that program. Let me see. I think this, the detail is, so the dev launch will be 2 days. So if you go to the venue of the Conviction, you will see a venue that is sponsored by D3. And what is D3? So they are a company that it pioneered the domain file. So if you are familiar with the internet, you know that everything in the internet working with the domain. So what about blockchain? Blockchain has domain as well. And D3 is pioneer on the domain file, because essentially there's a economic around domain. You buy domain, you hold domain, you sell domain on the internet, which is like I think 30 to 40 to 50 years old industry that has never seen any kind of like innovation for many years. So what D3 is like, they bring blockchain to the domain, and people can easily buy and sell domain and kind of like have an economic around domain, which is like amazing idea. So they will sponsor, or they will cover the whole uh, in the in the convention venue for 2 days. The first day you will see they will introduce what is D3 and what is DOMA, which is the technology, the blockchain to for this to happen. But they have like working with Solana and own the smart contract and everything in the Solana chain. And that is the morning. The afternoon will be the DeFi frontier when they work with impossible finance. We talk about reward asset, tokenization, AI, cross-chain scalability, and everything. So stay tuned. And I think, yeah, so this is our event. So Super Team Vietnam is actually one of the partner with D3. And we are doing the convention show of Solana Dev Review. We will bring our best dev of Super Team Vietnam to the event. We will showcase what is a crazy idea that we are building. So Super Team Vietnam, I think, is very famous for crazy idea. We're building new technology. So, kind like for the last 6 months, the core idea around Super Team Vietnam is we invest a lot on founders and developers that is building new technology, kind of like holding IP in Solana. And then after that, you can build startup around it. And now we are being really been bringing those developers to the event. They will present to you what is the technology are building, what is the potential, and so on. So stay tuned. We have like 2 hour, 3 hour, I think 3 hour in the Soulscape, and you can see all the best dev of Super Team Vietnam. I'm very excited and hope to meet all of you guys to discuss about what is the future of technology in Solana that Super Team Vietnam is having building. Yeah, and we also have the institutional happy hour hosted by Gaian and Super Team Vietnam. So we bring all of the you will read the name in here. You see that we actually talk about finance, stablecoin, and about how institution is going to blockchain. So stay tuned to us. It's 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. August 9. And something else. I think yes. Okay, let's go for this first. So if you want to follow our conviction event, so this is the list of our event in conviction. So what we do is that we from August 2 to September 4, which is a month long in the Solana Gaming House. Uh, yeah, August 8 we have Web3 Builder Drink, hosted by Square DAO and Super Team Vietnam. August 9 we have an event which is Stay Sober. Okay, I missed it. Okay, this is the big deal. This is the big deal. So we thinking about like how we can gather all the best uh, uh, developer builders in the community, and we can have a meaningful night about we gather together, we talk about what can be built on Solana. Because like if you follow Super Team Vietnam, follow me, you see that we have a lot of text on what to build. We kind of like there's so many things to build in blockchain in Solana, but most people focus on building the financial rail in Solana, which is totally fine. But what about like issue new access on Solana? What about you building social layer, you building cap like decision making layer on Solana on blockchain as well. So there's a lot of things for you to explore. So we that's the reason why we have the builder by day and sober by night. At that event, what we try to do is that we bring to you all of the idea that what we encourage like builder to build. This is like very like not a formal event. Just go there, have a drink with us, and we discuss what to build. Uh, yeah, so event along the conviction we have few event. So August 8th we have build a drink. August 9th we have stay Solana stay sober. And this is like invite only event. So if you are like in around conviction, DM me, DM Sunny. I think event DM Sunny, and kind of like if you in something Vietnam group chat, give Sunny a notch, and we will invite you to this event. This is a mixer event, or you just register in the Luma Super Team Vietnam, and we will bring you in. And yeah, August 9 will be a lot of packed with event. So stay sober will be kind of like late night event when we have a very good time together. We talk about what to build, And but before that, in the afternoon and actually in the day, you have all of the event happen in the D3 Dev launch, like the D3 Dev launch in here, the international institution happy hour in here, and other events. And August 10, we will have the conviction showcase, the Solana Dev Preview, where it's like we bring our the best developer of Super Team Vietnam to the conviction event. Okay, so for you to not miss any event of Super Team Vietnam, just follow us in here. Everything is in here. I think that is the formal thing. That is my favorite part of the day. Like every call, I try to say with you something that my observation of the community and what changed and what is the activation that we are doing. So I build kind of like over the last few months, we building the Solana Camp. We're building the Solana Camp event. So we meet the community in Hanoi. We meet the community in Da Nang. Da Nang before that, we meet the community in Ho Chi Minh City, in Hanoi, and we see it's like Super Team Vietnam is growing amazingly, both in quantity and quality. But the question so is like, what else we can help people to grow? And I just talked to founder and realized that travel might be one thing because our founders are very young. We already like meet the world online. We gather together in our Vietnam. In Vietnam, we have amazing founder come to us. But what about we see the world ourselves? So kind of like it led to the decision that we will cancel the Solana camp in Da Nang by the end of August, and we also kind of like make the Solana the Vietnam startup village. We push this a little bit like later by the beginning of October, like instead of the late September normal schedule. So why we do that? Because we want to give our developers some time to travel the world, because you know that from now to September there will be startup village, there will be uh, that only dev event happen in India, there will be startup village in Indonesia, in Singapore, in Korea, in Japan, and we have like many other super team event, like other Solana event in the region as well. So we really want to our founder to have some time to travel the world, see the world themselves, and we all can come back in October and be stronger than ever for the Colosseum Hackathon. However, but to have founder to travel and get the most out of this event, we have this form. This is the program called I Want to See the World. So you scan the QR code, you see the idea is simple. You want to travel, and sometimes cost is a blocker to you. So Super Team Vietnam is we are very happy to um, to help you guys and cover the cost for you. Just answer a few like normal question, like what conference you want to join, what event you want to join, and why do you think it will make impact to your career? Because I see so many founders like the building in Solana for 2 years, never travel. And yeah, you meet people in here, but you need to see the world as well. I want you to travel to see the world, to let the world see you as well. So you can gain trust and you can build like better reputation in the ecosystem. So one of the biggest question in the form will be what conference do you want to join? What do you think it make impact to your Solana journey or career? This everything and tell us why, and this is the main reason why we will fund you or not, and then just tell us like what is the cost you need to cover for this program. So yeah, that's the thing. So this form will be open from now till maybe September or October, like before all of the major event close. So, but this is the one-time opportunity for you. I think one of the lifetime for like to travel. Like, let me say with you my story. I think I traveled my first time when I was 22, end of the university. I don't travel like outside our Vietnam that much. And my first travel is like go to Korea. It really opened my mind. I just realized what a startup look like and how the startup ecosystem look like. It's like more than 10 years ago. Travel really helped me open my mind, and And I really want to wish that to all our founder in the community. And so yeah, so I have the form in here, the QR code in here. So if you are a young developer and young dev in the community, so fill it out the form and see how we can help you, so you can uh, see the world, and how we can help you to make you to become better founder, build better product from Vietnam. Yeah, yeah, sure. Come back stronger because um, in the camp, and I think across the if you have like hardcore founder in ecosystem and with super in Vietnam ecosystem, you see that we have so many camp. We bring workshop, we bring international talent there to you to like build. And now I think like we never position ourselves like we can teach anyone anything. We bring people in so you can meet people and you can see what you can learn from them. But maybe sometime, and actually most of the time we cannot bring pet talent here because talent are busy travel all around the world with other events as well. Maybe it's time for you to travel the world and meet them where they are and see the world as well, see the startup ecosystem in India. If you are deaf, you want to see like where a thousand, like to be honest, Solana ecosystem that have the have is thriving today, I think is have a big contribution of the developer community in India. Like back in 2021 when everybody is like Solana is a bad name, then we have super team that start from India, mostly the developer guys who like initiate this. And it's going to be amazing for you to travel to India. I think the event in India will be like October the 4th. Travel to India, see what is there, and talk to all of the OG dev there and see the community. That's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be life changing experience for many of the developer in the community. And travel to Singapore, because if you go to Singapore, you can see the importance of like accessibility to capital, because in Singapore it's literally you can have lunch with one VC and have dinner with another VC, because they just stay very close in a like walking range in the, I think walking range in Tanjong Pagar district, and kind of like around the Sun City. I've been there in 2018. It's like amazing. If you have access to capital, there's so much you can do. So yeah, go there, see the world, and come back stronger than in October, and we ride together. And we will show the world that we are really, really good in the Colosseum Hackathon in October. So yeah, I spent a lot of time to explain the I want to see the world initiative. And if you are a young founder in Super Team, young founder, young developer in Super Team Vietnam community, you want to see the world, and we are here to help you. Scan the QR code, read through the form, and apply. I don't have a kind of like quota of how many people can join or not, but the 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 earlier you apply, then I think the better, the higher the chance that you will get it, right? So I think this is everything I want to share today. Uh, so thank you all very much for joining the show. I will be here for like another minute to see if anyone have any question. But this weekend is all about conviction. So please go to the conviction. Please go to, I think I should stop in here in Luma Super Team Vietnam. Let's meet each other in conviction this weekend. We can talk, see what you have in mind, how we can help you, and how we can bring your dream come true with the Solana ecosystem. There's so much thing to build, and there's so much to explore. Like when I'm hanging around here and nobody asking, maybe I will send another story. So in this week we are talking to the Da Nang University, Da Nang community, and we see how we can have Da Nang to go on chain. And they are talking about issuing bond on chain. And I go to the rabbit hole of issuing bond, and I realize that the kind of like everybody say that blockchain is costly, but if you really go to financial product, you realize that actually blockchain is cutting the cost. Let me tell you something. So I just learned about government bond and government debt this week. So what is bond? Bond means that the government say that I want to build a bridge, I want to build new road, I want to build new school. Now I issue debt, and you guys can buy the debt from me, and I will pay you back like 4% a year, 4% to 5% in 3 years, things like that, some rate. But the nuance is like they will return you, they will return you the money, they will pay you the interest rate, or they call it the coupon, every 3 months to 6 months or a year. Then operation is very complex. Think about it. If you have 1,000 people buy bond from the government, then how can they pay 1,000 people the interest? And it is more complex because now you hold the bond, you can sell the bond to other people, you can sell the bond to anyone else. Then how the hell the government knows who to send the interest rate to? Because maybe you buy 5,000 bond, and now I'm get like I need some money. I call in 4 seconds, right? He comment in here about it a few. Yes, let's say I sell like I buy 5,000 bond from the government. Now I sell 1,000 to it for to 4 seconds. And now how the government know that I send it to 4 seconds to so them, so like by the end of the quarter they give some money, they give the coupon to 4 seconds. Operationally it's super complex. That's the reason why most of the time most of the time today the Vietnamese government, when they issue bond, they never sell the bond to the citizen. It's crazy. Never sell the bond to the citizen, they sell the bond to the bank, and the bank will like rally the money from the people and buy the bond from the government. But they've never direct have like direct relationship between the government and the people on the bond. And think about it, bond in English not only mean the financial incentive, right? It's the bonding as well. It's like if you buy bond from the government, you want to see where the money go, how it improve the quality of life and everything. So blockchain actually make all the operation now super simple, because let's say you buy bond from the government, right? And now all of the bond is convert into token. You can buy and sell the token, and the process of like the government pay the coupon to the token, the bond owner, or now the token owner is super straightforward. It will be programmable. It can be the bond can be a token 2022, and every 3 months, 6 months, the government will issue money and pay to all of the token 2022 holder of the bond that the government issue, which is like can be automated. So blockchain is really cutting operational cost in here, something like impossible, nearly impossible for you to manage, and the operation cost is very high. Now the operation cost is like going to zero, nearly zero. So so yeah, it's very efficient way for the government to sell bond to the citizen, and I mean directly to retail. So blockchain is like, yeah, and for second mentioned, Etherfield is like doing that thing, and they are doing that globally. They are doing that in Mexico, I think. They are now doing it in Europe, in UK, in the US, and they are going to several other countries. I think they are going to Kazakhstan, and we want to bring them to Vietnam as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things for you to build in blockchain, and specifically in Solana. If you think really hard about it, you will someday you realize that actually blockchain is cutting a lot of cost on that thing. I think I ramble on the show for like a while and don't see any other question. So, yeah, thank you very much, On, for joining the call. If you are not joining the Super Team event, so please scan the QR code and join us this weekend. There will be we will be there in the conviction. We will be there to meet you, talk to you, and see what we can build in Solana ecosystem. So see you in the conviction this weekend, and see you on chain. Bye bye, and see you next week as well.